Hey everybody, so today I'm remaking a video I did a while back on how to set up a computer power supply to power up your car amplifier, subwoofer, or speakers. And so I reviewed that video recently and I've seen a couple comments saying that I say pretty much a lot, and I do agree, I did say that a lot. And to be honest, the video wasn't exactly that clear either. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm recording it in HD and trying to make it as clear and detailed as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, so first off, the couple things that you'll need is obviously your car subwoofer or car speakers, a car amplifier, and a computer power supply. Now, I do also know that there are many ways to power up a car amplifier in your home by not using a computer power supply, like by a car battery or a power inverter or converter. But I find that the PSU is the cheapest and most efficient way for me to power it up because everything here is very low wattage, and that's why I'm using a power supply. But if you want to use a car battery or anything more powerful, I do suggest that you go through that way because it could benefit you more than by using one of these. Alright, so to start off with the power supply, this is a 600 watt Coolmax obviously computer power supply. I purchased this for about $25 and it came out to be $15 after mailing rebate. I got it at Fry's. And overall it's a really good deal. It's got a huge fan and lots of ventilation, so it won't get hot too often. And the main cable for the motherboard is actually wrapped, so cables won't get too messy or confusing. And obviously it's got all your needed cables and everything to get this thing to work, so very happy with this. And it does have a power switch right here. Alright, so first off you'll need to locate your 20-pin power cable, and this usually is used for the motherboard. And as you can see, this one has a 4-pin right here. No need to worry about that. If yours has it or not, doesn't matter. But the main thing you look for is a green cable. As you can see, there's only one green cable and then a bunch of blacks right next to it. What you need to do is either get a small piece of power cable like I have here, orange piece right here, and just link the green one to a black one, any black one. And what that'll do is short it out somehow and get power to your computer power supply so you can power up your car amplifier, or just get power overall. And you can do that, like I said, right here, how I did it. You can also get more pieces of small power cable and add them in there to, I guess, not put so much stress on one cable that'll melt. Now I don't use it often, so my cables never get warm or hot, but if you do use it often, that's what I do recommend. You can actually also cut these two cables and just link them together. I didn't want to sacrifice mine, so I left mine just like how it is right now and link them together through the two pins right here. After doing that, you just plug in your power supply into the wall. Forgot to mention, when doing this, have your power cable unplugged just in case anything happens. So always have the power cable unplugged. Make sure there's no power going through anything. But after you got this, make sure everything's secure, plug it in, turn it on, and the fan should run, and that means you have power. Alright, so after you've done the first step of getting power from the power supply, you need to find your peripheral connectors. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but anyways, these are 4 pins and these are what they look like. Mine look all messed up and retarded, but anyways, what you need to do is find the main one. Actually, you don't really have to find the main one, you can just use any 4 pin, but I used the one that was closest to the power supply. And as you can see from this 4 pin, I cut one yellow and cut one black. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure it's the one linking to the power supply and not the ones linking to other peripheral 4 pins. Otherwise, you'll have no power from these and you'll have to link them back up again. As you see, they link straight to the power supply, not into other peripherals, straight into the power supply. And what you'll do is obviously strip them and get a little metal lead